So quickly before I start this video, actually gonna give a shout out to Lucas King. Uh, I just happened to find his YouTube channel, and his music is one I have in the background for all my poetry and stuff. So yeah, and just because I feel like I need to, all my other videos like the Shell Shocks and League, Crush Music Network, uh, very good. All of these you can just play and don't have to worry about your video having a copyright against it or whatever. It's just quick and easy. I mean, I already have a playlist, a pretty decent sized playlist that gives you a couple hours. So if you're streaming or anything like that, really good to use this. Uh, uh, let's go back to. Now, where is he? I have lost him. New. Where is he? I'm blind, guys. I can just do this. There we go. And I'm actually gonna try out a new playlist from him. Fantasy music. And we'll go ahead and get right onto it. I really need quality. Yeah, so the next few videos are gonna just be one essay or whatever at a time. And on this one, I call it the chain theory. It's just something I listened to, or not listened to. I decided to write it after listening to some stuff. I think it was on the Discovery Channel, or maybe it was the Sci-Fi. Probably Sci-Fi. I can't remember which one. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get to it. Don't take it too literal. I was just up late night and bored and just got done watching something educational and it was like, I'm just gonna pull some shit out of my ass. Pretty much. But let's see if it sounds convincing. The relevant theory of past and future existence in the present timeline is not one understood easily. We stand in a timeline, if it is to be called that does not have a definite flow or direction, rather several tendencies that interlock and variables that we cannot understand or see. Proof of such is, if you could follow time backwards or forwards, you could rewrite the present of that time, making the future a different world. Furthermore, in doing so, you create another alternate outcome. If such technology has been made in the future of this world, the new would have already made some contact with the past. So, in theory, I have concluded that when or if you could go back in time, which whatever disruption you may cause would be a split into alternate dimension within our own. We only live in what we are now, unchanged by future actions, but morphed by the past. However, a universe can only have one occurrence at a time. Therefore, by the force of time, matter, and dimension, we expand into a new plane of time. Time itself is a fusion of different events that have molded themselves to make intervals that we can see with our own eyes. There are these hidden images of the past, future, and various changes that we cannot see, but may have felt through deja vu. Therefore, in plain English, we are a woven web, circling into ourselves, but with definite points that we act out without consequences that we can see. Therefore, the past, present, and future coexist with each other in a particular pattern in the plane they are set in. But when something is distorted from that realm, it sends the difference to another parallel universe to balance, so balance can be restored. The other realm is set up by another pattern that synchronizes with what has occurred then and there. However, since all of these realms stem from one mother universe, they interlock with each other. Whatever happens to one, another will have a different occurrence and outcome, and then another will have the opposite with an opposite outcome, and so on until every solution has been filled. However, we are one of these realms. Where one of these realms would be compromised by a disturbance outside of its own, it could possibly distort the others into blending into each other. Each realm would have different times and universes colliding into each other, causing immense energy to start ripping into the fabric of existence. Think of the chain of a bicycle. The chain is connected all the way around with holes that interlock with the spikes that turn the wheel. If there were a disturbance in the chain, like something stuck inside it, then the chain would stop moving, therefore stopping the bicycle. However, you can remove the object, therefore removing the problem, and the chain still exists. On the other hand, if the chain broke while you're riding it, you cannot stop the bicycle and would have to get off, letting the bicycle crash. This failure destroys the function of the chain, therefore it is useless and is thrown away. This raises other questions though. If a universe has failed, why haven't we been erased? When will we reach the point of time travel that we inevitably destroy time and space? Moreover, can we even destroy existence, or would it leave time undamaged? If there are other realms, times, worlds, universes, or whatever you want to call them, and then they must have some effect on our lives, or at least our position in space. These other realms could hold life in which we have never seen, in dimensions that we cannot fathom. Nevertheless, a theory is still just a theory. We may never know what lies beyond, or right now, in our own universe. Like, what if aliens are just a species in the future that are common, or are a result of some chemical experiment that was not done in this realm? What if the remnants of gods, demons, beasts, and civilizations are more than just what we believe as myths? What if time has removed the existence of these disturbances to the control order? Maybe another greater force is at work, a force we cannot comprehend, cannot see, and cannot feel. This force is just there. It places the links in which it feels interlocked correctly. At any rate, time and space would have to interlock with each other at some point, therefore making the outer dimension, as I will refer to it, definite, but the inner realms infinite. Whew, that was a mouthful. And that's actually not the longest one I have. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this video. I'm just gonna do one of these per video, just because there's only a couple of them, and there's still plenty to read. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.